What better way to start off the afternoon
with some football, huh?
It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports.
Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between our visitors and the home team.
Stadium go crazy though.
We're through the first quarter of this season. Hard to believe, I know. As we kick off in this Week 5 contest. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling. I think one thing we learned, K3, in transition to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Fuck it. I tried his ass. I'm on bullshit.
More and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script to test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time. That's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's a cherry on top. Not necessarily, because it really does take a quick failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Well done there. Defense's goal, right? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. That was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
6 yards to go here. Third down. debut they certainly hoped for on that opening drive. Coverage impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough in this league. Caliber defenders, you just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't make it any harder to game going.
Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
It's just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he's really manageable second down.
Second down, carries for AJ. It's going to be blocked down after getting this up to the 22. This one goes for 3 yards. This gets him first down. Play action. Keeper going deep.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL case before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness and contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
Air it out on 3rd. And he's got a decent game before being brought down.
I gotta get familiar with the
All sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, to make them make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Starts his return from the 23. Nice return out of it. A little further up, pass it on 30.
I gotta get familiar with this team, you know, first game with these niggas. Alright, let me see the fuck he doing.
So they'll have here 1st and 10 from the 34. Hand off his back. And he gets out to the spot to end that one. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. They needed some shuffling around here in their playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. First carry now for Kyron Williams. He goes out to that 45-yard line. They pick up 9 on carries. That sets up 13 inches.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take you in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Okay.
Darts out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. He'll hang on to the contact. He'll arrive as a follow did to fix things up. It's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Okay, some average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that call.
Fuck, I knew he was gonna kill.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly, for his offense to get a first down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. the gun this time. Here's Starks.
Fuck, I tried to get that for you. That's me. I nailed it.
The Lumberjacks go up 6-0 here in the first.
It's a Marquise Brown touchdown.
I'm sorry.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even in the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Right down the middle. And the Lumberjacks will jump back to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Devon, a chance to return it. This will give him some decent field position here, Parks. This gets out to the 30. All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. They'll start to drive with a chance. He's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Pretty gets this from the pistol. Tough play for him. He took a shot on the release and it back to the throw. And it's incomplete.
Great defense right there. That's pressure by the group up front. That leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They're long for him here. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. First and 10 from the 43. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Take it back power, deep left side. This is inside the 15. Touchdown! The Tigers will get Raiders for the first time this game.
Yeah, the pick one.
We have a couple different ways now to win on the fly route. You just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Tigers sets down the point after. And his guys tie this game 7-7. Who's got a tie ball game now? They send this away. As this is the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from a shotgun. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Both teams neck and neck so far. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
See, I can look at my team. Look at these niggas real quick. Ooh. Oh, shit. What? Oh, shit. Let's get it. What you mean, boy? Let's get it. I'm going to let him unpause it first. Damn it.
Welcome back to the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Dart. They come through the set to bring around 3rd down.
Okay.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Yeah, how the fuck you do that thing with me? You son of a bitch.
They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets him up for 1st and goal.
Hey, you close, but still ain't no cigar.
To move the ball in this league, short little dinks and dumps. You've got to get the explosive
No,
jump.
my motto.
You've got to get the big play. You have to
Close,
go to the
but
outside.
still ain't in.
Gets the job done.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try to kick it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lumberjacks take a 2nd quarter lead. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lumberjacks break that tie and now lead by 7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And he got all of that one out the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
1, 2.
1st down throw by Purdy. There's a man, that's intercepted. He's Smile Margin. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, that lane had closed and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Here on 1st down. Tosses it over the sideline. He takes it in to the touchdown. The Lumberjacks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one's quickly upright. And the Lumberjacks double their lead to 14.
That's all I do.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away.
I like these games. Let's go.
Return coming from the 6. 16 gets him down to the 26-yard line.
I like these games.
Their own 26-yard line.
give me an obstacle.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Taking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Off the pick hitter. Gets back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense was all over that throw. It stopped it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they snipped it out in a hurry.
Jefferson center 30. Between the left side of Smith. Decent game here, but short of the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Very short, here's 30. Taking a shot deep here. Defender runs it right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on to the contact. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not keep this drive going for points, because you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
To the air again. Purdy. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Comes to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, 30 to throw. Makes the complete pass inside. Moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field and special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You totally flip the field and the tone of this drive.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to go in the gain of 13 yards. That'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Shotgun, give it to A-Chain. Gets him 4, to be second down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face standing next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Coming down is Purdy. And it's another first down on this drive. This time they're in first and goal.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Purdy sneaking. He won't get in. Davis was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal. He has it on the QB sneak. Touchdown! The Tigers make it a one-score game in the first half. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Seibert now to have the extra point. The point after split the upright. And these guys trying to lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. It's returned up to the 5. He's down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Dart in the throw. Brought in right side.
Bruh.
Before he can get to the 35. They come through with a nice game there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that for snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
It has been an exciting one so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from London to this. They'll have here first and 10 from the 34. Now give left side. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's second down.
The biggest job watching the film find all these the ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed. Just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. After that plays now, they could be the big games of next week.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to the well again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
They're down here, need 8 on the play. To the air, on third and long. The throw is getting hit off, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. The punt team headed out now for the Lumberjacks. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Offense to the line. Here we go. It's a chance. Inside here.
One of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Comes Purdy. He's deep. He's got everything. He will take this in. Touchdown. The Tigers have a chance to tie before halftime.
That's good, James. He wouldn't even look at it when that ball was released from the crowd. Well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You can feel the slow of excitement.
Stay in that pocket, Purdy.
Only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Tigers able to connect on that extra point. And his guys tied this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. He gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. First call here coming from the shotgun. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. He is quickly making a habit out of breaking plays, Brock, and it doesn't even matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
You know where his motherfucking ass want to go.
Rolling from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives him the first.
Move the chain! Gotta move that chain! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off.
Big boy.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So we're through two quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This is at the 6. That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. Three there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it was a very minimal gain.
That felt good.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Play action. Here's Dart. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end. That's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it. Week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one right down the middle. And the Lumberjacks break that tie and now lead by 7. After they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return, here comes A-Chan. Showing reverse so far. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds just beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it's such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Here's Purdy to throw. He's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. Offense in a hurry up here.
At the 38-yard line.
Bro, it ain't let me jump or nothing. What a bitch. Hey, bro. Get out, bro. You always doing that whine and shit, bro. I ain't trying to hear that shit right now. Get the fuck off my bed, bro. No, man. Bro.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Piss me off.
Williams to start the drive. Stop made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Play action with darts. This is going to try and get another interception. And it's a pick six. He's getting into the touchdown. That play, Brock. That play was beautiful. Not just making an interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him, and he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie. And they start toward the back, scans the field for a lane, and the punch comes just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. He's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one split the uprights. And these guys tie us up 28 all. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. Dart resetting here after the pick. Trying some time right. Trying to get away from the pressure while he can as he drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
This dude has put it together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
These linebackers today, they are so quick. They're so quick. If you don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. It's not their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. They're long for it here. Escape out of pocket. He was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. That is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fifth down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
Pretty sure this takes special teams coach is going to have a long talk with him after that one.
This pussy
Creative
nigga.
as you want, you can't give away the ball. You can't lose your
Oh
touch.
my
You
God.
start turning the ball over like that, you're not going to be returning punts much longer.
Going empty.
Nah, his ass coming out.
First and 10.
The fuck? His ass coming out.
Done this time. Here's Dark. This one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Some of these quarterbacks, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space in those situations outside the pocket.
On first down, they'll run. Just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Alright, Jack. I need this fucking ball back.
He is dangerous to take it to the house.
It's inside the red zone.
Oh my God.
Lumberjacks take a third clear lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Lumberjacks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Fuck this phone. It's cool. They can't hold us off. Damn, they. You can't hold us off, man.
Following the touchdown,
Next go, we going for 2-2. Fuck you.
Return, here comes A-Chan.
Yeah, nigga, Juke, do something with it, nigga.
First look, a little pistol formation. They come to the line. First and 10. Here's A-Chan from the pistol. Shouting away. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A big play at some 17 yards. That's going to bring us first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's a 10-yard line. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB's just nailed it.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Listen, everybody see them huddling on the sidelines. Should have wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go back for it. Still in a great spot. Can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Pretty gets this from the pistol.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed soft hands to bring it in.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's third and goal. So they punch it in for 6 Bronc, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has you feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the upright. And his guys tie this game 35 apiece.
I got something for motherfucking Marquise Brown, bitch ass.
They send this away.
We got to go to somebody else.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Some good work on that run back, Bronc. He gets this to the 33. Starting out with an empty backfield, Bronc. Here they come. First and 10. Give now from the gun. He's always ahead for about 5. He's going to be second and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4. Off the play fake, he'll throw.
Hold back. Aim on this bitch.
Damage is done. It's down inside the 35-yard line. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th.
Oh, let me see something real quick. Okay.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. Instead of down inside the 35. On first down, here's Dunn. Buys time, rolling right. And that one's just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, a couple choices. Keep it yourself, or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Back Sets up third down.
So much to like about that run, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that first down marker.
Short yardage situation here. It's 32. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play. Charlie moves incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. It's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Tipped well, and this is good. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
That field goal gives the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
That lead ain't safe. I take it on 35.
Okay, well, that was over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Come on. Okay.
All set to go now from the 35. Purdy on first down. Finds his back. Chan. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or a premium in this league.
That's not what the offense does. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up third and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line, knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
No, what the fuck?
And it's picked off. Yeah, pretty clear. He was out of bounds. No interception. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 4th down.
Niggas was calling it the wrong thing.
NFL defenses do try to force that 4th down. It's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys that cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Get this fucking ball back real quick. Good push.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Just before he can get it up to midfield.
No, what the fuck?
First down after a gain of 26.
Best run games in this league outbound. You can run it inside. They just showed right there doing damage on the outside.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
There's a play we can call starting right in the NFL. I think we just stopped right there. That's an uneventful run. Pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Dart. for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough throw.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Bro.
It's complete. He is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Lumberjacks make it a 9-point advantage. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? You know, when you run that fly route, you can't win.
That was just no cover.
You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
I know what happened.
That one right down the middle. And the Lumberjacks make it a 10-point ball game.
Tigers 35.
All right.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to get to the drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. 30 throw here on first. Wiley holds it in. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Down throw by 30. And he got him on the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge.
Bro.
Second down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession.
No, it's stupid.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Let's put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. That one connects. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Dude, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Into the air here. It's Purdy. And defenders arriving in support to finish it off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. They do it through it up the middle. And he's able to pick this one in for the touchdown. The Tigers make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Gets it. And he's into the end zone. They're really pulling out whatever they can to try to make this game closer. That cuts the lead down by an extra 2. Well, you know this, Brock. Even on a trick play, roughing the pass will still apply to whoever's throwing that football, and it comes into play right there.
You're the one who sniffs it out, Kate, that trick play, and you know it. Like, you feel so good about it. Then you got to remember, it's not just the QBs that can get rough. When you get a guy that late, he too has that same kind of protection.
And he wasn't chance to return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I formation. Shotgun.
All set to go now from the 35.
More from himself on those types of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
He'll throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. He came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first assist this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He rolls to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And he is in. Touchdown. The Lumberjacks push this to an 8-point game. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown.
Fuck, man.
2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lumberjacks push the lead to 2 scores now. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. All set to go now from the 35. Play action now. Purdy. Watching out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. These guys at a 2-score deficit. A lot of work to do with that. That makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big shot. Going in. Speeder inbounds. Whoa, what a play! That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down, 30 to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. This is a cusp of score. We are not done here yet. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down into the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. Totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Sacks on the point after. And these guys got the lead down to just 2.
Tigers 50.
We're down to a 2-point difference. They send the kick away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
What happened getting that type of put on most run plays? It's a sign. We're getting some push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 6 and 6. Another carry for him. Only can get his yard here, but it's going to third down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Chance to move and change here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw it.
The opposing 36 for their next snap. They strike for 23 yards. And they're going to have a first down now.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
At the 37-yard line.
Viking 18, Warriors 17. Buffalo 18, 69.
We're going to pass it here. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
18, 19 Lions. 18, Pioneer. 79 Bronco. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Setting up to pass. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Has it near the 5. And he's in. So how about this a throwback you almost never see anymore. The fake extra point works and extends their lead by 2. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there, and with almost no time left. Now, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And he reels it in for 2, so now a field goal would get them the lead.
The score, Lumberjacks 60.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And the hands team brings in the onside kick. That should set them up for victory. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. Come 19. Take over.
He'll look to throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He will have the 1st down there, and they can start to celebrate now. That's going to lock up this victory for them. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of.
Yeah.
Took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lumberjacks as we say cheerio from London.